Sure. Sounds good.
Can't make that up. It's not this guy. Oh, we flip you, right?
Yeah, you can flip the thing. Use the 3 dots, and you can flip the video.
Perfect.
You want to do even odd?
Sure, that works. Want to roll it on Colt?
Sure.
Odd.
Alright. It's a 3. That's an odd.
Play. Ah, so the honor is sweet.
I am so happy Feel the Dead is banned.
Oh god, me too. I don't have to worry about that. It feels nice.
I know. It's just I can't believe they ever printed it. Just like, it doesn't make sense as a card no matter what. It's just too easy, too much value.
I think they just like, it's a weird convergence of, you know, they probably just thought it wasn't going to be a big deal. Getting to 7 men is like a lot before it's getting turned on. And then they just like didn't think about that in the context of everything else, of the brand, of the card draw, of like how late games can go, and just missed it, I guess. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, with fetch lands and how late games can go, I mean, the thing is too, in standard, games go even later, so.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, getting to 7 different named lands in standard is a lot harder, though. Or it's 7?
Yep.
Yeah, right, so yeah. But any other format was going to be easy.
Yeah.
Imagine now, too, like, you know, they have snow mana in there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I'm sorry, didn't do my 7 yet. Alrighty, pull the perfect 7 off.
I think in feedback.
Oh, Maul. Alright, so for a good 6. No, that's okay. Let's just go to 5. This is why you don't sort out your cards right before you play. Shuffled a lot though. I've been sitting here shuffling while we're waiting.
I like my whole deck sorted and stuff. I'm just like sitting here this entire time they're waiting, just like riffling. He looks really suspicious and you're like, oh god, I did not do this well.
Let's do keep that 5. Cool. I'll go bottom. All right. All right. You want to lead us off?
Yeah. Land and heritage druid. Pass.
Alright. It's the new one, or the... Oh no, it's the tap 3 elves. Yeah. Alright, cool. Draw. I will play a... Bloodstained Mire. And yeah, I will crack it. Go to 17. Get a stomping ground. And then I'll pay 1 red and I'll haggle.
Oh, Dredge.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that good?
You good?
Is the haggle good? Okay. Yep, so I'll discard. Fuck.
Elves is countering a turn 1 haggle.
Yeah, well. 2, 4. Alright, got Blood Gas trigger, or sorry, Narcomegabook trigger, and those will trigger Price Amalgam. Then I'll move to my end step, and bring back Amalgam tapped, and then I will pass to you.
Alright, and you discarded a Stinkweed into that, right?
Yep. Or sorry, as a thug. That's what I drew for. Gregari thug.
Oh, as a thug?
Yeah.
I'm going to tap to play a Llanowar Elf. And pass.
Alright. I'll untap. Draw. I will play a Wooded Foothills. I'll trigger Bloodghast. Then I will move to combat and swing for 2 in the air and 3 on the ground.
Okay. So 5 in total?
Yep. Then I'm going to crack Wooded Foothills. Then bind it. There you go. And I'll go get a mountain. Pay 2. And I cast Life from the Loam. Target, let's say Mire Wood Foothills. If that's good, I'll put them in my hand and I'll say go.
I'm going to play Guildleaf Palace, revealing Elvish War Master, which I will play. I will tap Heritage Druid to play an Elvish Clan Caller to trigger the War Master to give me a token. And then I will pass.
Got it. Sorry, I just at an angle that's not rendering the cards.
Oh,
so.
here.
Oh, thank you. So much better. Thank you.
Yeah, I need to get a better camera setup. I apologize. I just keep.
All good. Alright, so I'm gonna dredge 3.
Yep.
Stomping Ground Prize and Welcome Freecorn. I will pay 2, and I will play Life from Alone, targeting Stomping Ground.
Yep.
I will. We got 13. I'll play Wooded Foothills. I'll crack it. We'll get our mountain. Except the Stanislav token.
Dan. Rap.
And I will pay 1 red and cycle Forgotten Cave, targeting Life from Alone.
You dredging Life from Alone?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Dredging said the draw.
Here.
Cathartic Reunion, Blood Crypt, Blessing. Alright, then move to combat, and I will swing with everything.
You're 7.
And then I will pass you.
Play out of Peatland. Play tap. I'll play another clan caller to get another elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yours.
Mm-hmm.
And tap 3 in the Peatland to play Eclectic Company.
Sounds good.
We're going to get a War Master and Shaman of the pack. The second War Master will trigger first. We're going to hit you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright.
We'll tap that. We're going to collect a company again.
Alright.
We'll hit a Dwinen's Elite and a Realm Walker. Get another token. Go up. You're tapped out, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tap 3, play another clan caller, go to combat, and swing.
So, how much are you swinging for?
3, 3, 5, 5.
Okay. Cool. So, game. It's just, it's hard to read, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I totally. And yeah, you want to say stuff about the cards, happy to do so.
Cool. All good.
Got it thing for a strategy. I thought I was just done. But you got pretty unlucky on your second.
Yeah, the second one wasn't great.
Super unlucky on those. Do we be on the play for game 2?
Oh yeah. All the things I was expecting tonight, I was not expecting elves.
It's Steven's comeback. Historic here got me jazzed. This is the F that got me into modern.
Oh yeah, I mean I remember elves being great. I just haven't. I used to when I got back into Magic, one of the guys I played with played elves. So I played against it a lot back in like 2015.
There.
But yeah, other than historic, I haven't really seen elves in a long time, and maybe legacy.
Yeah, Legacy Elves is totally different. Totally different.
Yeah.
Elves was actually really getting into the Valky decks, and it's funny, just like so many people, Elves is so beloved that as soon as like an elf list 5 elves, you see this huge.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think Elves is kind of garbage right now because it literally can't be prowess. It's just you can't. No point. Like I mean, like start with like even pretending to sideboard for it. It's like how good are you ever making the matchup?
Yeah. Right.
Like its meta percentage shot. It wasn't even like on a meta percentage. Now it's like you're solidly tier 2. So I was with you. It's so fun.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I always want to play elves. I actually think I was thinking about playing it in historic.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there's like 4 people that just built it in historic.
Oh really?
And it was like Dom built it, and there's someone else that was gonna build. I know that Joe has it, Stan plays it. It's like, yeah, it looks sweet. I mean, you're missing my 2 favorite cards out of elves, which is a shame, but it's still some fun deck.
Yeah.
Like, Heritage is a hell of a drug, and you don't get that. You don't get shot into the pack to just fireball.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Heritage is so good. I'm going to do 6, by the way.
It was kind of dangerous when I first got elves because the guy, I was like looking at my modern, and this guy just like was basically willing to trade out the entire deck for a bunch of EDH stuff. It was half foil. And once you have a deck that's half foil, you're like, I gotta get it foil.
I hear you. I actually had Dredge half foil for a while, and then I finished foiling it a few months back or a year back or whatever.
That's such a shame I can't see up a spell table. That would have been cool if we were playing it for the I was admired that the whole game.
And not only foil, all the lands are like the expedition lands and that, so.
That's the last bit. I have the main deck foil. Still missing sideboard and the lands. So like, foil cavern, so it's like $200.
Oh yeah.
It's dirty. Those guilty palaces are affordable now, which is nice. So,
Well, at least I think Cavern is what its regular printing has come down at least, though, right?
yeah, it's still expensive, but
Yeah.
it's not $100 anymore.
Yeah.
Per one, which is good. I also can't decide if I want the box topper caverns or foil Innistrad or absolute restored caverns. The important thing.
Yeah. Alright, going down to 5.
I was about to say, man, that sucks, but then I remember you're on Dredge.
Yeah, Dredge is one of those things, like, going down to 5 is normal.
Yeah.
It's going down to 4 that's the when it sucks territory.
Yeah, that makes sense. You still need a land or two to kind of get going, and it gets harder to get the enablers plus land there.
Yeah, you need 2 lands and an enabler. That's what I'm looking for. You do not want to have 1 land because you run so few that.
Ooh. How much is it running?
20.
20 lands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is low. Sorry about all facts are 18.
Yeah. Well, all of your elves, like half your elves make mana, right? So it's a little different.
A little bit, say, yeah.
Like you actually don't want that many lands because you want to hit your elves and stuff, and then.
You want basically 2 lands.
Yeah.
Is what you want. More than that, you're not happy. You draw 5 lands, you just lose. Like, I don't think I've won many
Yeah.
matches where I draw 4 or 5 lands.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like that's why you don't really want.
Yep.
All right. You got a 5 I like. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right. And here, sorry, reset my life tool. All right, so I'll lead us off with a mountain, tap, and play a Shriekhorn,
Yes, sir.
and then I'll pass.
Draw. I'll play a Cavern of Souls on Elf and tap it for an Elvish Mystic.
All right. And then you go to your second main.
Yeah, I pass. I'm done.
Okay, so your second main, I'll activate
Yep.
Shriekhorn, Thug, and Shriekhorn on tap. I will Dredge Thug. Set my draw step. Amalgam. I'll activate Treecorn. Narcomoeba trigger. And then delay trigger on the Prize Amalgam.
Sure.
I'll play Stomping Ground. And -2. And then I will pay 2. I'll play Cathartic Reunion. I'll discard 2. Cathartic Reunion and Thug.
Yep.
And then I'll dredge, or draw 3. And I'll dredge. First one, I'll dredge 5 for Syncweed. Then I'll Thug for my second draw. And no more dredge cards, so I'll draw my last card. And this will go in here. And then Narcomoeba. Another Prize Amalgam trigger. And I will go to my end step.
Okay.
And bring out the Prize Amalgams tapped. And say go.
That was certainly a turn 2.
Nothing much, you know, just a good old 8 power.
Just a casual bazillion power on turn 2.
I feel like I'm good at creeping chill.
Play a War Master into an Elvish Mystic, triggering the War Master. And I will pass my turn.
I'll untap. I'll activate Treecorn. Creeping Chill. Wood of Foothills. So there we go. Exile Creeping Chill.
Okay.
And I'll gain 3. You lose 3. No dredgers in the yard. I'll draw a card. No, fuck. Until my Prize Amalgam. Alright. And then I will. I will tap 2. I will play another Cathartic Reunion. I will discard 2, Syncweed and Grit Thug. And then I will draw 3.
Yep. That's a lot.
First one, dredge 5. Thug for my second. Life from the Loam, Stinkweed Imp, Stomping Ground, and Vengeful Pharaoh. I'll grab the Stinkweed Imp. Creeping Chill, Lightning Axe, and 3 more lands. So I will. No real hits though. I will exile the Creeping Chill. So another drain 3, gain 3.
Yep. If I'm correct, tap with a huge board, Vengeful Pharaoh only kills 1, right? I'm sure.
Yep. It only kills one thing at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes back on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that goes back on top. If you want to type it up on the top or double click it or whatever. And then I will Play. Where are you at? 14. Play a land for turn, and you have, is that 2 Elvish Mystics, right?
Yeah, so 2 Elvish Mystics, a War Master, and a Warrior.
So 3 1/1s and a 2/2. Right. Got it. Okay. Then I will. Oh, and Ground Cave Intercept, sorry. I will move to combat, and I'll swing with 6 on the ground and 2 in the air for 8.
I'll block 1 of the prize amalgams and take
All
5.
right. And then I'll pass you.
I'm gonna play a Plague Engineer on Illusion.
Alright. So, Narcos will die.
Yep. And then I'll play an Elvish Clan Caller trigger. And I'll pass.
Sorry, I was trying to look up what. Oh, there's 2/2. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Instead of drawing, I will dredge 3. Conflagrate, Thug, and Shriekhorn.
What was the last one?
Shriekhorn.
Okay.
And then I will. Let's see, you're at 7, and you got 2 blockers up, or 4 blockers up.
Yep.
Sorry, and the one in the back is a. Is that a War Master? Is that a
It's a Clan Caller,
Clan Caller? Okay.
which is a lore. It's a 1/1 that gives everything else +1/+1.
Is that one where you can search for another one of it again in your library?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fix and tap, and then you can find another one.
Yeah. Cool. Had that done a few times to me on Arena.
Little trick. Yeah.
Cool. Great. Awesome. Well, then that game's over. All right. It's the Lord. So, how many lords do you have out? Is that the only lord?
Yep.
Okay. And it's a 1/1. Got it.
It's
Alright, let's do this. Let's pay. Actually, I can do it this way. I'm going to pay a green and a red. I'm gonna cast Light from the Loam.
Yep.
I'm gonna target Mountain, Blood Crypt, and Blood Crypt. And then I will play another Mountain. And like a Newt Engineer as a carrier, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so so I'll pay two, and I will flashback Conflagrate.
Yep.
And I have 5 cards in hand, so I'll do the Lords of 1/1, right? So I'll do 1 to the Lord, I'll do 2 to the Plague Engineer, and then I'll do the War Masters of 2/2, right? So I'll do then I think I have to because I'll do 2 to the one of the Mystics.
Okay. Yep.
Alright. And then I'll move to combat for 6.
Yep. I'll block one of them.
Great.
And go to board.
Alright. And sorry, your go. Sorry for the length of the turn.
No, it's hard. Oh, no. Guess I'll crack a Peatland. I guess we'll play a Mystic, Trigger, Llanowar Elf, and pass.
Alright.
Ain't looking good.
Well, that's why I was like, should I board wipe them or should I should I Ox? And I'm like, probably board wipe's the right move because it makes it so he like, yeah.
Conflagrate in this matchup.
Alright, I'm going to Dredge 5 for Sync We Don't. Alright, so I have, Narcomoeba, Blast Zone, Ox, Bloodghast, and Bloodstained Mire. So trigger on the Narcomoeba. And then
Wait, how many gas do you have in the yard?
I have 1. I only have 1 in the yard.
If you had a certain amount, I was just going to concede.
Okay, gotcha, yeah. And then I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to run the Ox out, escape the Ox. I'll get rid of, let's see, Cathartic.
Let me know if you had a creeping chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, because
Not much I can do with this game anyway. Oh, that draw possibly get me out of this.
And lightning axe, so let's exile 8, escape ox with 1 on it. I discard my hand, and then I draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, 12 cards left in the library. So let's go Light from the Loam. 1, 2, 3. Creeping Chill. Stinkweed Imp, Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna at that point do whatever.
That's game.
Get cast Light from the Loam, get a land, have the gas. And
You got it. You got it. Injury. All right.
Oh shit! I forgot the goddamn round timer again. But luckily, I have the message time I sent you, so got 20 minutes left, so we're right on schedule.
Nice. Lovely.
Round timer started.
I wish, and I need to make a tweet at or file a feature request. Is I wish when you publish pairings it would start the round timer, because you just add a little padding then, and
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
so you just can add.
Make it automated.
Yeah, because I always forget, and I was thinking about it right before I started this round. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit the timer right after this, and then I want to give people a couple minutes, but in reality, I should just hit publish pairings and then start the round timer with some extra time on it, and just be like, okay, we're good.
Oh well, that's not like that big of a deal. I don't think we really don't have much time yet, right?
No, we've only had one game run really overtime ever. I think that was a Niv deck versus I forget. I think Niv versus something. Maybe it was Niv versus Agent of Treachery, Jessica Luca and Pioneer.
What? This sounds hilarious.
Yeah, everyone, both sides are just trying to cheat as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I Agent of Treachery, take her down. God. Miserable. Oh man. Alright, let's see what we do. Alright. Well, that's definitely a no. Can't keep the no.
Or can you?
Draw? I've been tempted before. Don't tempt me.
Round timer started.
Yeah. Alright. There's 6.
I'll keep this, by the way. I'll keep my 7.
I'll keep this. Nice. Ready?
Let's do it.
Land war? Pass.
Alright. Draw for turn. And I will play Wood of Foothills. Bracket. Oops. Forgot to reset my life total. Yeah, where are you going for? Grab a nice shiny mountain.
Oh. Very nice. Wow.
Hmm?
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, the deck's looks much nicer in person than over webcam.
Yeah, like, I don't know what's that. I want to see it in person. Shiny Dredge.
That's my favorite deck, so I was like, why not?
Yeah. You gotta have the one.
Alright, we'll start with a good old Shriekhorn again.
Hey.
And I'll pass to you.
Gildeef, dealing Heritage Druid. Cast Heritage. Cast a Dwynen's Elite. That will trigger. I will tap the Heritage Dwynen's and the Stanislav and play an Elvish Archdruid. Then I will pass.
Alright, so he taps to do the 3, and then, sorry, what was the, so it's
Yeah,
Heritage
like-
Druid, no, I get the gameplay, sorry, I'm not trying to say,
Okay.
I was trying to read the names of the ones you put out,
Dwynen's Elite.
Dwynen?
Dwynen's Elite.
Okay. Let me just look that up real quick. Oh, okay, so it's a 2/2 and you create a 1, and the last
Yep.
one is a...
Elvish Archdruid.
Okay. Oh, a Lord. That also taps for mana. And a 2/2. Got it.
The big guy in his cradle.
Yeah. Oh, for each elf. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Alright, your second main, I'm going to activate Shriekhorn.
Yep.
Light from Alone. Blood Crypt. Alright, I'll untap. I'll activate in my upkeep.
He's low. What's that?
There you go. I'll move to draw step. I'll dredge 3 for Light from Alone. Alright. Stinkweed Imp. Light from Alone and Woodfoot Hills. I will pay 1 as an additional cost. I'll discard Oxyvagonus and I'll Lightning Axe your, the Guy's Cradle, because Guy's Cradle is just unfair. And then I will play a Stomping Ground tapped and pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to play an Azuri. And then I'm going to attack with the for 2 with the Dwynen's Elite.
Alright. So I'll take 2.
Yep. And then I will pass.
Alright. I'll untap. Then I will dredge 5. Two lands, Life from Alone, Conflagrate Ox.
Uh-huh.
And I will activate Shriekhorn. Pay 2. Get discard Prized Amalgam and Stinkweed Imp to play a Cathartic Reunion.
Okay.
And then for my first draw, I'll dredge 5. Lightning Axe, Prized Amalgam, Life from Alone, Thug and Conflagrate. I'll dredge 4. Narcomoeba, Creeping Chill, and Stinkweed Imp. Grab the Stinkweed Imp. Cathartic, Street Corn, Narcomoeba, Cathartic. So then trigger, and trigger. So Creeping Chill will drain 3. I'll gain 3. Narcomoebas will come out and delay trigger on the prized amalgams.
Yep.
These 3 go to my hand, and the Cathartic goes to the yard. And then I'll move to end step.
Yep.
And the prize amalgams will be tapped. And it'll be your go.
I'm gonna find also Deep Shadow.
It's a pain, Lateral Elf.
Got it.
Yeah, it's one of the extra 1 drops. We don't have a.
Yep.
Is it Indoor now in Modern? Which is a shame. I will pass.
I'll untap. You have no Lord on the field, right? Yeah.
I do have Missouri.
That costs 4 or 5 to activate?
5 to activate.
Got it. You have to tap so many elves to activate it that you want it to be worth it, right? So.
Okay.
Alright. Set drawing. I'll Dredge 3. Thug, Axe, Chill. I'll exile Chill.
Yep.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
He's a 2/2. This druid is a 1/1.
Everything's a 1/1 except for the Twinings, Elite, and Missouri.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Cool. So, we'll tap 2. We're gonna flashback Conflagrate.
Targets?
I have 6 cards in hand, so I'll do 2 to the 2/2, 2 to the other 2/2, then 1 to the tap 3, the Heritage Druid, and then
Let's get rid of, was that Llanowar Elf, right?
Yep.
yeah. Alright, so that's the last one.
I'll pump in response.
Oh, crap. That's right.
And I'll also put a regeneration shield on the heritage tree.
Got it. Just one after the face, actually. Alright. Let's see.
So I'll move to combat, and I'll swing for 8.
Oof. Yep.
And then I'll pass to you.
I'm going to play a shaman attack. Draining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. So 16.
And then another shaman attack for 8.
So 8.
Yep. And then I will pass.
Alright. Untap. Alright, how many chills have I hit? 2? Okay. I will Stinkweed. I will move my draw step, and I'll dredge 5 for Stinkweed net. 1, 2, 5. So it's 1 Narcomoeba and 1 Creeping Chill. So trigger. So Creeping Chill there, Narcomoeba here. This goes to my hand. I'm gonna pay. One second. Actually, count my cards on my library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 cards.
And you don't have a way to gain life, right? So.
I will tap 2. Did you minus the 3 for the Creeping Chill?
Oh.
There you go. So
You're supposed to be just hit your last one and lose, right?
yeah, so I was gonna tap 2. I'm going to escape Ox.
Oh, wait, no. Tell me when you hit it.
Alright. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I will dredge 5. 5. And Creeping Chill right there.
Is
Yeah.
good games.
Good games.
I literally, when I was doing my sideboard tonight, I didn't include a single piece of graveyard hate. I was like, no one's going to be playing Dredge. And lo and behold.
I've frankly just been waiting for the a decent banned and restricted announcement to play it.
Yeah.
Because I hate playing Dredge, so Amulet Titan is very good against Dredge. And
Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense.
so, well, there's not a lot of people that play Amulet Titan here. Still,
Yeah, true.
just even like you run up against it's like not fun at all. It's just so horrible. Your best chances is to get lucky and go fast, or play something like I played like Tunnel Ignis before, in that to yeah.
That's what I was trying to do, but boy, that was not what the cards had in mind.
I
It'd
think
be hard to beat Dredge without graveyard.
yes, definitely. I was gonna say like if you don't have graveyard hate at all. I mean, you can go fast. Yeah, I mean, I guess then you'd just be looking for your fastest. Yeah.
Couldn't quite make it happen. Plus, I also just really can't beat flag rate.
Yeah.
It's kind of whatever. It's
Yeah.
I played the odds in my sideboard construction, and I lost hard.
Do you have any like hand disruption in your sideboard?
I do, but I thought, yeah, I do. I brought in Thoughtseize.
Okay. Does it say Thoughtseize?
Never saw one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Thoughtseize is really good because let's say I only have one enabler, then I'd just sit here twiddling my thumbs trying to like draw into it.
Yeah, there's only so much you can mulligan.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like your deck wants
timer ended.
your deck wants like a mass of cards. Like you don't want to go down to 4 in search of your one.
Critical mass deck. Well, good games.
Yep.
I'll see you back in.
Yep. See you back on the show.
Cool.
All right.
Right up?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
That way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Bob, did you just publish the pairings?
I was just about to.
Cool. That's weird. Sorry, I tried to submit my results and I guess it didn't work. Oh, no, I got first round. It's good.
Alright, I have Alec winning, Kyle winning, Bob, Alex, and Jack.
Sounds good.
That's right, then we'll go to round 2.
New pairing received.
Alright, Alex.
Do you get over him or should I make?
I got one, we'll send it over.
Cool.
I got sure. I can send you some.
Alec?
Yeah, I got you. I'll send you room.
Alright,
Hey, how's it going?
pretty good.
Good.
totally forgot about this card. You know, sometimes spell table doesn't recognize the right card. One of mine, when I was looking at someone, my opponent's last turn, did Sleight of Mind from like one of the early sets. And it's like, change the text of any card being played or already in play by replacing one color word with another. For example, you can change counter red spells to counter black spells.
Oh, interesting.
I'm like, I do actually remember that. It's just, you know, it's...
You running Painter's Servant or something?
Yeah, well, I think it's good. Only like, I think, you know, back before the card pool was what it is, and you used to have stuff like Circle of Protections and stuff too.
Okay, yeah, back when that stuff was playable.
Yeah. Like, nowadays,
No.
you would never play a Circle of Protection.
Yeah, there's no, like, monocolored decks anymore.
Get out of our room.
Wondering what was going on. I was like, we gonna have a commentator? What's this? Bob, you're making these things professional now.
I've actually thought about doing that on days I don't feel like playing.
Just commentating.
Yeah.
Being like, I've got a spell table match, I'm gonna sit here and watch you guys.
Yeah. Do you want to roll for first?
Yeah, sure, what do you wanna do?
Even odd?
Sure. Got a dice?
Sure.
What do you wanna call it?
Yeah, I'll call even.
That's a 2.
Alright, I'll be on the play.
We've not been winning die rolls tonight.
Yeah, I'm 1-1, so there you go. I mean, what's the chance of losing the coin flip?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, but
Yeah.
the Super Bowl episode where Barney bets on everything, including the coin flip, and he lost that. He lost like every bet he made, including the coin flip. He's like, "What's the chance of losing the coin flip?" I love that show. All right,
Alright, you keep.
let's take a look. I will keep this.
I will keep as well.
Alright. Alright, I will start us off with a Wooded Foothills. And pass.
Alright, I'll draw. And I'll also play Wooded Foothills. And you go.
Alright. And turn. Crackwell Foothills. We got a Stomping Ground.
Sure.
I'll untap. Draw. I will play a land for turn. I'll tap 2. I will discard 2. And I'll play a Cathartic Reunion.
Sure.
Alright. So I have drawing, Dredge 5. Alright. plus St. Meyer, 2 Shriekhorns, Overwhelming, Creeping Chill.
I was looking at this going, why does this deck seem like he's got a lot of space for a graveyard?
Bloodcast, Sinkweed Imp, Creeping Chill. I'll Dredge 5 for Creeping Chill, for another Sinkweed Imp, I mean. And Conflagrate, Cathartic, Ox, Narcomoeba, Creeping Chill. Alright, so.
Do you get 3 creeping pills?
Yep, 3, so trigger, and Narcomoeba trigger. So, drain 9.
Yep.
Gain 9, and I got Narcomoeba out.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to 10 and fetch.
Alright.
Finding a Highland Forest which comes into play tapped.
Is that the new snow one?
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's like I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that just recently. Yeah. And yeah, I'll be passing that turn.
Draws for turn. I'll play a snow-covered mountain and tap for 2 to play a Mind Stone, and I'll pass back to you.
Alright. I'll untap. I go to draw. I'll pay 2 red and actually wait 1 second. Yeah. Go. I will pay 2 red. I will flashback Conflagrate, targeting you for 6.
Sure, I'm down to 4.
I will play my land for turn, get 2 Bloodghast back with haste.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's go again, too.
Yeah. Alright, so Mind Stone and tap Snowlands.
Oh, you want to play again?
Sure. Yeah.
Shit, I gotta start the round timer again.
Round timer started.
Better late than never. I was just saying, you need to submit it like a feature request, so when you publish pairings, it starts the timer.
Yeah, that would be better. Or like starts it on a delay so people can actually get into the rooms.
I mean, you can do that, or just like pad it, you know?
Yeah.
You can set the round, you can set how long the rounds are.
Okay. So you just say 52 minutes.
Yeah. I usually say 60, and I mean to start it when we do that, so it's just like, right, that should be more than enough time, you know?
I'll keep this.
I will toss that back. Not quite what you want to see. For 7.
I hope all your hands aren't as explosive as the last one, because that one seemed pretty fast.
Yeah, that was very good. And then I realized the line is like, oh, I have a land in hand, so I'll only. I was going to conflict for 7, but I'm like, oh wait, I'm going to flag for 6, get 2 blood gas back. That's way more damage. That's game. The hand I just had was like super slow. I'm like, alright, it's probably not the best. Alright, and that has to go back. Let's run 5. One land is not keepable. You watch people try to play Dredge with one land, and it's not a good idea.
Yeah, they got the Shriekhorn.
And I did, but I'm not going for that. At some point, you're just sitting around and wait, like not being able to do much, and you're like, should I draw to try and hit it? And you run so few lands that your chances of hitting it are not great. I'll keep that. But
okay.
these two underneath. Alright, I think you're leading us off.
Alright, I'm going to start off with a wooded foothills going 19 to get a forest.
Got it. Forest. You don't want to get the the forest mountain. What's it called?
I'm not looking to have something come into play tapped this turn.
You're gonna suit up that forest with the. What you call
I'll
it?
tap it and play a relic,
Oh, gotcha.
and I'll pass to you.
All right. I'll draw for turn. And I'll play a Wooded Foothills myself. And I'll crack it.
I'm gonna have you exile in response.
Alright. Yeah, Stomping Ground. Go down to 17. I'll tap it for the red and play the Shriekhorn, if that's good.
Okay. May I go?
Yep.
Draw for turn.
It has these nice exiles.
I'll play a snow-covered mountain, and then I'll upbraid the Shriekhorn.
In response, I'll activate.
Sure.
Oh, Guitar Reunion, Narcomoeba.
And before the abrade resolves, I'll have you exile something from your graveyard.
Alright, so I'll exile the Cathartic. And then we'll work back down the stack. The Narcomoeba will come out, and then the Braid will resolve, and the Shriekhorn will die. Alright.
That's it for me. Here you go.
Alright. I will draw. I will play a Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack the Bloodstained Mire. Get a 16. A Blood Crypt. Tapped. And I'll play another Shriekhorn.
Alright.
Is that good?
Yep.
Alright. I'll move to combat.
Sure.
And swing for 1.
18.
Alright. And then I'll pass to you.
Play a Highland Forest tapped. And then I'll tap 2 and play a Mind Stone. And I'll have you exile something from your graveyard.
Alright. I'll exile the Shriekhorn.
And I'll pass
And
you.
then your end of your second main. I'll activate my Shriekhorn. Alright.
What's in there?
It's 3 lands, 2 fetch lands, and a Forgotten Cave.
Sounds good.
Good to go to my turn?
Yep.
Alright. Untap. I will activate the Shriekhorn. Creeping Chill and Cathartic Reunion. Trigger on the Creeping Chill.
I've never had to do this before. Can I crack this in response to the Creeping Chill to stop it from triggering?
Yeah. You can, yes, you can activate Relic to exile my graveyard, and the trigger will still be on the stack, but it will not resolve because the card's no longer in the graveyard and has to be exiled.
I'm gonna let it resolve this time.
Okay. So, drain 3, gain 3?
Yeah. So it's just a cathartic reunion and 3 lands.
Yeah, so it's Cathartic Union, 3 lands that are left.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move to my draw step.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Wooded Foothills. And I'll move to combat for 1.
Sure, I'm at 14.
And then I will pass to you.
I'll activate Relic. Have you exile something from your graveyard?
Sure. By Cathartic Reunion.
I'll tap 3 green, red, and colorless and play Clothis.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass to you.
Alright. End of your turn. I'm gonna crack Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
Put on 18. Get another Stomping Ground tapped. Alright. And then go to my turn.
Yep.
Alright. On tap. I will activate Treecorn.
Sure.
Mountain. Creeping Chill. Creeping Chill trigger.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So, drain 3, gain 3. I'll move to my draw step. I've
Yep.
been so unlucky with the Treecorns. I will pay 2, and I will cast a Life No Alone.
Sure.
I'll target Forgotten Cave, Mountain, and Wooded Foothills.
Sure.
Is that good? Okay.
Yep.
So go there. I will pay 1, and I'll cycle Forgotten Cave.
In response, I'm going to crack Relic and exile our graveyard to draw a card.
Okay. Right. So then this goes to the graveyard, and I draw a normal card.
Yep.
Right. And I will play my land return. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Now I'll move to combat and swing for 1 in the air.
I'm at 10.
Alright. And then I'll pass to you.
Draw. I'll have Clothis exile your Forgotten Cave, adding a red to my mana pool.
Got it.
I will then use that red and 3 more mana to play Chandra Torch of Defiance.
That's always fun.
I will uptick to make 2 mana.
Got it.
And I'll play a Cold Steel Heart off of that, naming red.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass turn.
Alright, end of turn.
Yep.
Going to crack Wooded Foothills. Right down to 20. And I'll get another blood crit. Just hit all the lands today. Be able to hard cast Ox soon. Alright. On tap.
Yep.
And then I'll go to my draw step.
Mm-hmm.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
3 cards.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pay a black and a red. And I'm going to play Cathartic Reunion. I'm going to discard Sinkweed Imp and Prized Amalgam as part of the cost. Cathartic Reunion.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I'll Dredge 5 for the first draw. Ox, Sinkweed, Shrinkhorn, 2 lands. I'll grab another Sinkweed. Prized Amalgam, Thoughtseize, Creeping Chill, Merchant of Life. I'll grab Life from Loam. Stinkweed, Narcomoeba, Thoughtseize. Alright. So trigger on the Narcomoeba, trigger on the Creeping Chill. So this one came in this turn. Creeping Chill will drain 3, gain 3.
I should be at 7.
And then delay trigger on the 2 Prized Amalgams.
Yeah.
These 3 go to my hand. And this goes to the yard. Then I will play my land for turn. And I'm going to tap red.
Yep.
And I'm going to escape the Ox. And I will get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
What's left in your graveyard?
I have a Sinkweed Imp and 2 Prized Amalgams.
Got it.
And then I'm going to... So I escape the Ox, if that's good.
Yeah,
Good.
that's fine.
Enters the battlefield with 1 trigger, or 1 counter, and I discard my hand. And then I will draw 3. So I'll just get an approximation. Alright, so I'll start off by Dredge 5.
do another 5. Got 1 creeping chill. So, gain 3, drain 3.
Yep.
These go to my hand. I'll move to combat and swing at the 1 narco that was already out.
I'm gonna pay red and spread it
Oh,
for
okay.
4.
Alright. Then I will move to end step.
Mm-hmm.
Bring out 2 prize amalgams tapped that will delay trigger on the other 2 prize amalgams.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Draw for turn. Do you have a land in your graveyard?
I have, yes, I have multiple lands in my graveyard.
Do you have any that cantrip? Any of the cycling?
I do not have a cycling land.
Okay, then just any land I'll eat with Clothis.
Alright.
So I'll have a red floating.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a mountain for turn.
Got it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll play Chandra Awakened Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on 6 loyalty. I'll uptick her to give you an emblem that deals 1 damage on each of your upkeeps.
Got it.
To you.
Yeah.
I'll then uptick Chandra Torch to 6, adding 2 mana and tapping the Mind Stone for a 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Playing an Ensnaring Bridge.
Got it.
And my hand is empty and I'll pass turn.
Alright, so end your end step, by the way, though. Get the 2 prize amalgams back.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, so then move to my turn.
Yep.
And you have 4.
You've already hit all 4 creep rolls, right?
I think so, that's what I was just checking. 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to get back Life from the Loam and Dredge 3. And there'll be Forgotten Cave, Narcomoeba, and Bloodstained Mire. Trigger Narcomoeba.
Yep.
So this one of them came back, not that it matters because you have Ensnaring Bridge. Life from the Loam goes back to my hand. I will pay a green and a red to cast Life from the Loam.
Mm-hmm.
Get back Forgotten Cave, Mountain, and Gemstone Mine.
Sure.
I don't know if you can hear about that, but that sucks. You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand.
And do you have anything that prevents damage or anything? Oh, by the way, sorry, I should have taken 1 of my upkeep, so 25.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I will pay. I'll tap 2 blood crypts for red. Red.
Mm-hmm.
I will flashback Conflagrate. And I will deal 6 to you.
Yeah, okay. I missed it in your graveyard. If I'd seen that, I wouldn't have played Chandra. I would have just played Ensnaring Bridge and eaten the Conflagrate.
I do have 2 of them though, so.
Yeah, but it would have gained me 2 life.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So it would have potentially put me out of reach.
That's why
I still might have gotten there.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Well, I could actually do, like, so I could play land, cycle, get back life from the loam, and then, oh no, I can't do that one more time, but.
Yeah, because the other path I had was downtick Chandra on your Narcomoeba, so you couldn't swing in with a 1/1.
Yeah.
Have Chandra awakened in hand.
Round timer
And
started.
then eaten the Conflagrate with Clothis and just hope you didn't hit the other one.
Yeah.
Or get it big enough. Anyways, good games.
Yeah, good games. I have not played against Scred in a while, so. So I don't know. Is this like straight Scred now, or?
It's more Spread Prison.
It feels more like I was expecting at some point you to play what, Utopia Sprawl or whatever, you know?
Yeah. I've been playing around with it some, and sometimes Utopia Sprawl makes sense. The issue is I don't have Prismatic Vistas. If I had Prismatic Vistas, I'd be playing 8 fetches with Prismatic Vistas, and I'd be playing a more green heavy deck that plays Utopia Sprawl Arbor Elf, but yeah, don't have those because they're like $30 each or something.
Yeah, that's why I mean.
In
Yeah.
Modern Masters 2, or
Yeah.
Modern Horizons 2.
Yeah, you hope so. I hope so, at least. That's why I bought a playset when they were like $10 or $15 or something, because I knew that I knew they were gonna go up because who knows when they were gonna print. Wizards, like, you assume they're gonna print against something, but you never know. And because I didn't know what I was against, I just brought in 3 Thoughtseizes because I figured Thoughtseize is good against, and pretty much. Like
I had literally nothing in your sideboard in my sideboard for you because I'm like, I've got 4 main deck Clothis and 3 main deck Relics.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have to prepare for a Dredge matchup in the sideboard.
Well, once you played the Relic, I super slow played the second game. I just waited for you to crack it, and then I had whatchamacallit in my starting hand. Cathartic Reunion. So just kind of waiting.
I did a quick lookup to just make sure that Damping Matrix wouldn't stop you from being able to use Dredge. I was pretty sure it wouldn't, but I was like, I just gotta make sure that doesn't stop Dredge, because if it does, it's definitely coming in.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna jump back over to the other and grab myself some more water.
Cool. Yep, see you there.
Thanks for the games.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Hey.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I had the Dive Down playmat out, and I've had it on my desk for a while. There's clouds kind of everywhere. I can't tell if there's clouds in one place or if I spilled something on one. Guess it's kind of good that way.
A little break between matches.
And I'll probably be playing against. Is it Proud? Alec.
Hey guys,
Welcome back.
how goes it?
John's return has been greatly exaggerated.
Is it bad?
I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just like slightly disadvantaged, and it's like just good. It's like just good enough to lose in 3 every round.
I gotta say, I don't know how the build stream's been tonight so far, but it's been like classic freaking modern, which has been pretty awesome. Like I got freaking shellacked. It's been cool to see.
I didn't get to see my turn 3 in game 1.
Oof. Yikes.
His first major dredge was just 3 lightning bolt or lightning helixes basically off the top.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, alright, I'm at 11.
That's awesome.
Ox and GG. Yeah, I'm thinking Dredge would have been the way to go tonight.
Yeah, as soon as I get more Dredge and paper, I think that may be the deck going forward. That or Prowess.
Yeah, the Izzet Prowess deck looks like a lot of fun.
It is. Like I played a lot of it online. Played a lot of Dredge too, so they're both fun. I just like I just say I don't like that thing. I don't think like I really hate how just Dredge just gets. Obviously, it's part of the name. I just hate how it just gets shut down by so much stuff so easily.
Yeah, it's the definition of glass cannon.
Yeah. Force Inverter is modern legal, right? Yeah.
It is.
These are Modern Horizons.
But I don't know any decks that play it. I mean, people used to play it with Hodak, but
I had Manaless Dredge in Legacy, which is fun. But I guess you don't have to. It's like it's not as bad because you still have like lands and Modern Dredge. I think if I was playing like a big tournament tomorrow, I'd probably just play Izzet Prowess or Burn.
yeah, I think Burn's well positioned. It was 2 weeks ago. I was playing a match with Shadow, Rakdos, and I had a lot of whatever. I don't know how any aggro deck beats that. That thing is brutal.
Oh, I don't want
I don't know the Great Revel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Creeping chill, that's how you beat it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dredge against Burn is always fun.
That's gotta be a nutty matchup. Is that just like super weird?
I mean,
It sounds fun.
It's fun. I played it a lot, and yeah, it's always interesting. I actually almost played Burn today.
I will say the best feeling in the world is being able to like skull crack a creeping chill.
That'd be nice.
No, it's even better when you hit all 4 creeping chills and they skull crack.
I learned
That would hurt.
I learned this week on Moto that creeping chill is not a cast. I was like,
No.
oh, this is great. They can't cast it. My Thalio's out. It's like,
Nope.
nope.
It's a trigger.
God damn it.
It's a trigger.
Like, why? Who designed this card? This is heinous.
If it was cast, it would be so much different, and you probably wouldn't even play it in the deck.
Don't you love a card that is just straight up like an A+ elsewhere?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
you'd play it, but you'd side it out in a lot more matches. You only side it out in a few matches.
What card is that?
Creeping Chill.
Hmm.
Oh, the card I can't ever beat is freaking Conflagrate. Good lord.
It's Conflag great.
Conflagrate is Conflict. Great.
Great.
Yeah, unless you have like a Graph Digger's Cage or something, right?
I can't on that, so no, that's all.
Crafteer Say just slows you down.
Yeah, Bob, you play Dredge too, right?
Yeah. Graph Digger's Cage is not like a real answer to Dredge. It's a slow it down, and if you're playing like Prowess or Burn, that's or like a fast deck, that's fine, or a combo deck. But any Dredge player with enough time should be able to win even with the Cage.
Given infinite time, they just kind of build themselves out. So, checkmate, right?
Well, that's when you start looping thugs and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
I've done that to like not die before. Kill your thug with your Conflagrate to give you one more turn, and then you win.
Man, some weird stuff can come from that deck. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's what's great about it. Like, anyone can pick it up and play it, but like you have to play a lot of matches to really all those lines. Like,
Oh yeah.
saving yourself from being milled out by Conflagrating your own thug. That's a real thing that like I've probably done like 4 or 5 times over the course of playing the deck. There's a whole bunch of other like little things to pick up. And then there's like learning the 3 matches that you're the control deck in. One of them being, Infect being the main one.
Ugh.
Blue White's the other one, right?
Kinda. Blue White you can just slow play. And now they don't have the Mystic Sanctuary lock, so before the Mystic Sanctuary lock, that was like an auto win always. And then there was a chance you could actually lose.
Yeah.
But
I mean, sometimes they get off like a rest in peace and just kind of get you. But
that's why I almost always run I usually run always Abrupt Decay, and then also I'll have I'll be able to if I draw into, let's say, the land with Blast Zone, it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Abrupt Decay is so nice because it can't be countered. So unless they have something that exiles it, you should be good to go.
I need to stop. I've been watching a lot of. There's this guitar pedal brand called JHS, and the CEO makes a lot of like videos just reviewing guitar pedals and stuff. I need to stop watching them.
Are you getting enabled to buy a bunch of shit?
I'm not being enabled. I'm just being incredibly envious. Oh, Shippy Reviews is like super expensive.
So what's everyone's least favorite modern deck? Like what do they just freaking hate to see across the board?
Bogles.
Focus.
Bogles, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. I hate it. So I try to remember its name.
That's for sure.
Titan, Amulet Titan.
Yeah.
I am so happy they banned Field to Dead. I am ecstatic. That card is egregious and it needed to go. But
yeah, I agree.
I'd really be probably so much happier to see that card now. It's not as big of a deal then.
Fine, end quick. Like, just end the pain, man. I can't stand the decks that just like they never kill you. They're so slow. They're just like like either prison or board wipe, whatever it is.
What a deck are you talking about?
Any deck that like can't kill you. It just takes forever and ever and ever. That's why I'm glad Mystic Sanctuary is gone, because I am so sick of freaking Cryptic Loops. Odd. Tap for 2, bounce the Sanctuary, draw a card, tap for 2, bounce the Sanctuary. Good lord, just kill me! I don't care if I lose, just kill me!
But that's the thing, they can't kill you. They just keep doing that until you fuck yourself up.
Why would I kill you when I can tote with my food?
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No, I play an incredible amount of blue-white and other control decks, and so when Is It Phoenix was the most like popular deck in Modern, the only times I ever went to time was when my opponent was playing blue-red Phoenix, and they spent way more time on the clock than I did. Like, I just play like balls to the wall fast because just to compensate for the fact that I'm playing a control deck, Yeah. And I've never had an issue with going to time or anything like that. So.
Yeah, and that's awesome. Like, it's not all control decks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I hate control. I love control decks for some of those interesting, fun matches. But there are just those particular ones that just can't kill you.
I mean, I do play blue red, where the only creature is Snapcaster Mage, so like you don't have to give me that much credit.
Right, yeah, that's absolutely true.
I hate Death and Taxes also.
Yeah.
Gruul Panza I fucking can't stand, but
Round timer
I love
ended.
playing Panza. I hate playing against it.
the deck I find the most annoying though is Jund, because I'm like, cool. Like I feel like when you play Jund, you're not trying to like win. You're trying to like It's like, how many times could I 2-for-1? And that's like your scoreboard instead of actually winning the game. Especially as a person who plays Dredge a lot, I'm always like, you're going to. I almost never lose against Jund, and it's just like cool. Like you made the game that could have taken 3 turns take 20 turns, but you actually didn't do much.
I hate Jund now solely off Ren and 6. It just freaking.
I hate Ren and 6 too. Yeah, Ren and 6 is.
If your deck plays Ren and 6, Teferi 3, or Teferi 5, I automatically hate your deck.
Yikes. I should probably leave.
I put something down and you're like, oh, Teferi, bounce it. I'm like, and you get to draw a card, and you get to draw a card.
Pretty brutal.
Those cards are because I don't hate Fury 3 as much, but my decks aren't as soft to him. Yeah. 3 and 5, like they slam like a Fury on 5, and a lot of games feel unwinnable unless you like
Honestly, I don't mind Teferi 5 as much because at least it costs a lot of mana. Teferi 3 is like I'm holding a lightning bolt in my hand and he ticks down to 1 and now I have to wait till my turn to use the open red mana I had.
Or then just tick up and then you can't kill it.
Yeah. Like that's they really need something that does like 3 damage to target creature or 6 damage to target planeswalker.
Yeah. No, I agree. Like even something like something that's kind of like Fry, but not unplayable in most matchups.
So what I wanted before Kaldheim was spoiled was for them to print a 2 mana Skred that could also target planeswalkers. That's what I wanted.
That'd be
Let's
sweet.
scale up with lands.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or you can
You just need to play.
they've slowly been printing more Planeswalker, like, destroy cards. I think in, like, a year or two, getting rid of Planeswalkers isn't going to be as big of a deal as it is now. Like, it's not even as big of a deal now as it was a year ago. So,
Well, you have to think, like, okay, if they have like a 2-year design window, what, maybe they're finally designing like their anti-war the Spark.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think
next
what
year
we-
we'll get the card that says destroy target planeswalker whose converted mana cost is 1 green blue.
Destroy target planeswalker with Teferi in the name.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's why we
There's a
got
lot
to
of
keep
targets
this.
for that. That's sideboard.
Wouldn't this be a card like 1 black red called Teferi's Bad Day? Like destroy target Teferi.
No, I just want to call
It's a
it
very bad day. I mean, there's already the cycle, like Chandra's defeat, Jace's defeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Fairy's no good, very bad day.
I mean,
You
they,
need a Dread War in your life.
as I say, they printed Feed the Swarm this year, so you know that's.
Yeah.
Red Boar's not even instant speed.
Yeah, I
Perfect.
didn't
You
realize.
have the speed anyway versus the Teferi.
I
Doesn't
didn't.
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
see, the thing is that you were wrong for trying to cast it at instant speed, or wanting.
I mean,
You should just know that you should just know against blue white that you should have no aspirations of casting instant speed spells against them.
no, see
Hey,
what
Spencer, you never reported our match.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I can do it real quick.
Okay, I was
If you're fighting
wondering.
blue white, if you're fighting blue white only on your turn, you're doing it wrong.
Alright, we should all be good to go now.
Alright, cool.
it really is just like FNM getting yelled at for not turning in your match list. This is great.
Yeah.
And just like FNM too, if you guys report it wrong, you have to check and make sure your opponent reported it correctly.
Yeah.
Because, like, once we get like a few minutes past, there's nothing more I can do.
Do you guys ever read articles on a website called Modern Nexus?
Yeah.
So one of the authors for that, David, he plays at my local game store, and he's the one who like does all the round timers, and you just have this like deep booming voice, and if you don't turn in your match, it'll be like the no voice from David.
Nice.
Alright, so we have Alec, Bob, Spencer, Jake, Andrew, and Jack as the winners. Is that right?
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Seems right.
Oh shit, I think I'm getting a bye. Based off the standings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a bye.
Alright, so...
New pairing received.
Can someone drop or something? Because there's...
Oh yeah, someone did drop.
All right, Jack.
And I'll send you a link.
I got a room.
Again,
Okay, yeah, that's everything.
Sounds good.
Alright, Andrew, all got a room.
Alright, sweet, thank you.
We'll see you in the room.
Who's the Spencer again?
That's me. I can set up the room.
Alright, appreciate it.
How's it going, man?
Hey. Okay, you're.
Good, how are you?
Hey, good. Sorry, I was in Discord, so I had to unmute on Soul Table. How's it going?
Not bad, man. I think I'll probably be like muting in and out because I'm actually playing with somebody else who's in the.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Are you
playing
playing?
against him round one?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm saying Dredge again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I missed you.
I actually thought I was gonna be playing against someone else, but I guess I didn't realize we had 3 2-0s. I think I checked everybody's score but Jack's.
So you're 2-0 and I just got paired up?
Turn answer. Engage tables.
Is that what you're saying?
So yeah. I'm 2-0.
That's time for
Cool.
all night. How'd you run?
Take it easy. You want to do an even round?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Go.
I'll call even.
And you said you.
So 3.
Alright.
What was against what?
I will be on the play, sir.
Alright.
Against what?
Wish you the best of luck.
Yep, you too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Oh, God.
That's a no.
Oh!
Going down to 6.
I honestly.
Yeah, this is the first time, like, with me working with this
you
stuff,
guys.
so I'm still trying to, like, get used to it. So if I need to do something, or you have any recommendation, like, just let me know.
I think
I have no idea what's going on.
I think the
No, it's fine.
I think they're louder than you are. Alright, I will keep this. Yeah, I'll put this back. Alright.
Okay, good to go?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll play Misty and
You wanna
I'll
go
pick
first?
up a
Playing for Joy G.
Temple Garden and play
I
Mobile.
like
And it's your go.
specifically.
Alright. Draw for turn. I will play Copperline Gorge. Tap. Play Shriekhorn. Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Well, that's life. You gotta just.
And then I will pass.
Let's go ahead and tap 2 for a Stoneforge. I will go ahead and tutor up a Batter Skull and pass.
Your second main, then?
Yep.
I'm going to Streetcore myself. Merchant and Prize Amalgam. Then untap.
That's a good one.
Pendlehaven.
And then in my upkeep, I will Streetcore myself again. Go to Foothills and Thug. I will move to my draw step. Instead of drawing, I'll dredge 4. Three lands and a Cathartic Reunion. I will play a Gemstone Mine. And then I'll tap for red. And I will discard to pay costs and play Cathartic Reunion. Is that good?
Yeah, that was good.
I'll play a beat.
Instead of drawing, I'll dredge 4. Or not girl, Prize Amalgam, I mean, Streetcorn. Second one, dredge 3. Third, dredge 3. Cathartic, Prize Amalgam, and Blessing Mire. Alright. 2 narco triggers.
Well,
Then 3 delayed Prize Amalgam triggers.
God, 3, come on. Okay, yeah, it was a good turn.
Alright. This will go to the graveyard. Then I'll move to my end step.
Good. That
And
seems good.
I'll put the 3 Prize Amalgams over and I'll pass.
Okay. Lead with a Misty, and it's gonna be your go, sir.
Alrighty. I'll untap. I will activate Streetcorn in my upkeep. Bloodghast. Conflagrate.
And you don't have any dredgers in that currently, right?
Yep, that's why I was trying to find one.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, it's just been
I will draw for turn. And so you got 3 land open or 4? Yeah, 4 with Noble and a Batter Skull in hand. Alright, so I will move to combat and I will swing at the board.
Okay.
that makes a lot of sense.
We'll go ahead and put the battle swords.
Let's see if I can
that germ.
This matchup is really
Get the
good.
germ and go to blocks.
Yep.
will block one of your mountains.
Okay.
So I think I net 3 lows.
So
3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, it's 4. Great.
Alright.
So yeah, because it's 6, 7, 8, and
then
you
I
gain 4, so
gain
it's a-
4.
you lose 4
So-
again.
Yeah. So I'll go to 13.
Yeah.
What is Pete?
I will. Alright, so I will pay I'll start by dropping a lamp return,
And nuts.
and they'll trigger a bloodghast. I'll delay trigger the prize amalgam.
Yep.
Then I will pay actually I will fetch get a red. A good old mountain. And pay 2, and I'm going to flashback conflagrate,
That's it.
Okay.
And pass.
and
Targets.
I will deal
Miracle?
Batter Skull's a 4/4, right? So I have
Correct.
4 cards, and I'll deal 4 to Batter Skull.
Okay.
Or the germ. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Technically the germ, I guess.
No, yeah, I knew what you meant.
I'm gonna play.
And then I'm going to cycle, pay 1 red. I'm gonna cycle Forgotten Cave.
So and you're at 19 or
Actually, hold on. I didn't mean to swing it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
This one back.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna cycle Forgotten Cave, and I'm gonna get back a thug. And Sinkweed Imp, Merchant, and 2 lands. Then I'll go to end step.
Okay. I'm gonna fetch
And okay,
on your end.
at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, and you can.
Unless it matters, I was just gonna bring
No,
yeah,
no,
prize
it doesn't.
bubble.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
cool.
All right. Anything else,
Okay.
Serge?
Makes it a 6/4.
Anything else for your turn?
Oh, sorry, didn't know if it was you or yeah, but that's it for me.
Okay.
Sorry, with the other people going on, I didn't know if you were.
I know that's what's hard, right? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Well, without the Mystic Sanctuary loop, this game can't go on forever nowadays, so.
You win.
Oh, I hated playing that card anyway, so you know. Sorry. I'm gonna say go
So I
ahead.
actually just killed myself.
Sorry, you said you were gonna say go?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Cool. So on tap. I will go and I will dredge 3.
and Life from Alone, Creeping Chill, and Narcomoeba. So trigger. So I'll drain you 3, gain 3, and then 1 Narcomoeba Semi-Sickness. I'll put it down here. So we'll go to 22. Then I will pay a green and a green, which will cause Gemstone Mine to go to the graveyard. And I'll cast Life from Alone, and I'll target Forgotten Cave. Forgotten Cave, Bloodstainmire, and Forgotten Cave.
Good news, man. Thanks.
Is that good?
Done that
Yeah,
way.
it's all good.
Good. Alright. I will pay 1 red, and I'll cycle 1 of Forgotten Caves.
Yep.
Instead of drawing, I will Dredge 5. Creeping Chill, Stinkweed Amp, 2 Oxes, and a Cathartic. So trigger Creeping Chill.
I will go down to 6.
I'll be at 25. And then I will play a Bloodstainmire. I will move to combat, and I will swing with the field. So 3 prize amalgams at 9 damage, then another 2 from a Bloodghast, and then 2 1/1s in the air.
Okay, I'm going to bounce Batter School deck.
Yeah. I mean, I can.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're exactly.
As well as I can kill like Lana Dark, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, you're exactly
Probably
right. So you got
yeah.
it. I did that. I'm sorry. What was that?
No, that's what I thought. I thought I had it, but I wasn't. I didn't count it all. But yeah, I thought it was.
I missed math. I thought I could bluff with the hierarchy and go for a turn.
Gotcha.
That was not the case.
And I mean, anyway, I was going to, for second main, I was going to dredge another 5 to try and find the other Creeping Chill.
Yeah, I suppose I would have done it too. Yeah, I wasn't in a good spot
I
there.
think like counts as a whole.
Saw your message.
1 second.
Round timer started.
Okay, and I will be on the placer.
Man, what a time.
So how long you been playing that?
I've been playing Dredge since about, what, 2015 or 16?
Okay. Well, when Amalgam came out?
Yep, Amalgam out, Grave Troll got unbanned. That was the big draw, too.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
No, I mean, it was super fun when like Amalgam got printed, then Cathartic Fusion got printed, and Grave Troll was legal at the same time. Man, you were dredging so many cards. It's insane.
No, Dredge, I don't know, Dredge was always one of those good decks that I'm always just so bad at playing against. It's like the decks that I end up choosing are just never stand a chance. Just praying.
I mean, you just gotta pick your spots and know, like, I mean, I actually play, when I play Control or Control E type decks, or Stoneforge, I usually do well against it, only because, like, I know the play patterns, essentially. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah. And this was the first time I'm trying this deck out. This just kind of looked like fun, and I was just like, yeah, we have the cards, why not? So, it doesn't help learning a new deck.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Key thing to Dredge is always shuffling. Because everything gets a bunch together every single game.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me.
It's not where Burn, where you go through like the top 10 cards of your deck sometimes and win.
No, my brain can't like process Dredge. I always just immediately like go to wanting to draw a card. I'm like, no. I know my friend has it, so every now and again I try it out. It never went well. I'm terrible with that deck.
So a big thing, and so I've done a lot of the math. I have a big spreadsheet about like learning the odds and percentages of getting like certain starting hands. And,
sure.
Like, so that's what you know what you're going for. And people that play similar to people that play Tron, like kind of learn exactly what you're you're trying to start with. That's one of the big things.
And Dredge mulling is decently well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It mulls well, and so you have that going for you, and that so mulling is one key decision point, and then identifying the matchup and what you should be playing. If you should be slow playing, if you should be trying to play as fast as possible.
Right. But that's what makes the game fun, right?
Yep. Like my game, what was game 2 or 3? Last round, there's a relic on the board, but I had a cathartic to start the game, so I just like slow played it till he finally popped it, and then I went off and took it from there.
And it's always, I feel like it's kind of weird with Dredge of like how much you can bait them. Right? Like if they have something like that, like waiting, I totally understand. Yeah. But I always wonder how far you're supposed to, or if you even are Dredge knowing that that's a threat.
Yeah, like, well, depending on what side of the coin you're on there, it's like, how much do you want to show them? Like, you need to tempt them enough to pop the relic or the Torrent Script. So you have to give them enough or Nile Spellbound, but, you know, you can't give them too much, otherwise you, like, you know, lose all your gas. So you gotta be really careful. Sometimes it just works that by accident you flip all 4 Melgums and you're like, oh shit.
Oh no. And I will be able to play.
Yep. I figured.
Yeah, this hand looks fine.
I'm going to... Yeah, there's no way I can keep that.
No, I like the way it says.
Is that 4 rounds?
Is it 3? No. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, 11 or 12 people would make 4.
Yeah, that's been capped at 3 here.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of people on the East Coast. So it's like fucking midnight for them.
Yeah, it's turning midnight right now for me.
It says it's turning midnight for him right now.
Trust me, sometimes I'm like, I wonder if people will not play if we start 1 hour earlier.
Which is why I'm no mono.
No, this has been fun. Like I said, this is the first time that I've done this, but it's nice to be able to play with cards again, rather than rotting in boxes.
Makes you feel like you're not burning
No, I hear you.
thousands of dollars and something you can work. I should go outside and write a novel. Fucking great.
I have to toss this back. It's very tempting.
Those are the worst ones.
Yeah, it's just one of those, like, that was a hand, like, you know, another, someone who just started playing Dredge would keep, and they would lose the game, and they would wonder why. It's like, it looks so good, but it's, like, really not actually that good. It looks amazing.
And I think that the skill of mulliganing is just something you have to like learn or be aggressive with.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Well, that's the thing, is like sometimes hands look really good, especially in Dredge, and they're not. Especially depending on your matchup, and you have to be like, well, that's actually really bad. It looks amazing, like two Cathartic Reunions look amazing, but the reality is it doesn't. You need the other support cards, and you know, you're playing a deck that might have counter spells that might not be great.
Yeah, I hate those hands where you're just like, I mean, it's not a bad hand, but in this matchup, is it going to be enough? Is it going to do enough?
Exactly, yeah. Alright, put that back. And let's put that back.
Alright. Good to go, sir.
Alright. So,
I'll fetch for a breeding pool and play a noble, and it's yours.
alright. I will play Bloodstone Mire. I will also fetch.
Are those the new
Round timer
expeditions?
started.
What? I started a while ago. Sorry, what'd you say?
Are those the new expeditions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I really like them. They look really nice.
No, I like the frame a lot.
I foiled out my Dredge because I play it and it's like my favorite tournament deck.
Oh yeah. No, completely understandable, man. Granted, I'll never foil out John, but you know. Yeah, the goal is to get it all signed, but Goyce will never be signed.
So play Stomping Ground, tap for 1, and I'll play a Shriekhorn.
Yep.
If that's good, then I'll pass. If it's also not good, then I still pass.
Oh, I do not like wearing that.
Flooded Strand.
Yeah. I'll go for a Stone Forge, and I will get the sort of Feast and Famine. It'll be your go.
Alright. End of your second main, I'm going to activate Shriekhorn,
Yep.
Creeping Chill, and Sinkweed Imp. I'll exile the Creeping Chill, so I'll gain 3. You'll lose 2. And if that's good, I'll move to my turn.
Yep.
Alright. You'll be at 11, I believe, right?
No, because I fed shocked, and then I just did the Creeping Chill.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man.
I didn't realize you did it that fast. Like,
I was doing a whole lot of stuff.
yeah. I'll, instead of drawing, I'll dredge 5. Alright. Life from Loam, Prize Amalgam, Blood Crypt, Wood Foothills, and Ox. Then I will play a land for turn. I will fetch, shock, and go back down to 17. One thing I love about the deck is you can fetch shock so many times and still be at 17.
It's just consistent. Have you done? Wait, are your gemstones foiled out too? Your gemstone foil just a little crazy.
My gemstone is the 1 foil. It's a Judge 1. That's foil.
Okay.
And then my the Stomping Ground and Blood Crypt are the expeditions.
Right. Did you ever try the Silver Smoke version?
Yeah, I did. I played it. It's good, but it's good, but and I always thought it could be, I think this was that the blood gas. Yeah, the blood gas is just grindier, and sometimes you need that grind. You know.
Yeah.
I'll play a Thoughtseize. Target.
Okay. Let me get this cat off my lip. Oh, I should do it this way. I'm sorry. I'm so used to flipping around. So Mana Leak, Batter Skull, Elder Gargoth, Feast and Famine, and a Toski.
Oh, I was wondering why you didn't play the Batter Skull. You already had it in hand.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, maybe this is. It's like I just keep drawing all of the expensive cards.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So it's just like, well, here we go.
I guess I'll take the batter skull. Alright, I'll lose 2, 15. Then I'm going to Shriekhorn myself. Snarkamoeba, Stomping Ground, trigger an Archamoeba. Delayed trigger on the Prizamon. And then I will go to end step. Prizamon will come out. And be your go.
That's awkward. I'm gonna use the flooded strain, go to 13. Gosh. Go to snow-covered forest. I'm gonna tap the noble and play on thin ice and target the Amanda.
Alright. So I'll put it like above my library if that works.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right.
And then I will say it's your turn.
Okay.
Alright. Let's untap. I will activate Shriekhorn again. Archamoeba. That's alright, so those two came out that turn. Then I'll move to my draw step. I will get Life from the Loam. And I'll dredge 3. I have Ancient Grudge, Merchant, and Bloodstained Mire. And you got. Alright. Squirrel is 4, right? So.
Yeah, 4 mana.
And Elder Grogroth is 6?
5.
5. Gotcha. Cool. Thanks. Sorry.
Now you're 5 mana. Feel free to ask gold.
Alright. I will play Blast Zone. Then I will pay a red and colorless, and I'll play Cathartic Reunion, discarding for costs, like for the Loam and Sinkweed deck.
How many cards in there?
0.
0. I guess we'll leak it.
Alright.
Not that matters too much, but
Okay.
there's no conflict with you, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll move to combat and swing at the 1 Narcomoeba,
I'll go to 12.
and then I'll pass to you.
So, snow-covered islands. Let's go ahead and just play the Dusky.
Gotcha.
We'll go to combat and swing with Stoneforge for 2/3. Or as a 2/3.
Oh, as a 2/3 because of
Exalt.
Cool. So I'll take 2.
Okay. And trigger Toski.
Yep.
I'll draw a card. And go ahead.
Alright. I'll move to my draw step and let's see what those 2. So I probably want to do. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna dredge 3 for life 1. Yeah. There's the gemstone mine,
Yeah, so I was asking, it was just like the border looks really weird.
yeah, it's one of the special edition, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will pay a green and a colorless to cast Life from Alone.
God, why is that card so good?
Sorry?
Why is that card so good?
Man, it's good in every format. It's amazing in Legacy. If that's I'll target Bloodstained Mire, Stomping Ground, and let's go with Blood Crypt. And I'll go here. Not that was gonna matter that much. And I will play my Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack it. Go to 12 as well. Grab a mountain. Guess I should be playing the snow mountains now.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just joking because
Like,
everyone's playing.
I
Yeah.
I hate that, like, it's technically correct to be playing number whatever.
Yeah.
All my lands still look pretty.
Exactly. Alright. Then I'm going to pay 2 red. I'm going to exile 8 cards and escape Ox. So.
I'm trying to think if there's a snow card that Dredge would actually play.
And 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And it's discard your hand, draw 3?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm casting it. If it's good, then I discard.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. I mean, you do have counter spells, so that's why I keep making sure.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
So I'll discard the Stomping Ground and Bloodcraft, which you knew about, and we will draw Sinkweed Imp as the first one.
It's gonna be like the 3 remaining creeping chills. That'll be sad.
I'll get Thug for the second draw. And then do another Thug. Jeez, kind of lucky, I feel like. There's 1 creeping shell.
Okay. Be a 9.
I'll go up to 15. So I'll enter my hand. And then I'll go to combat.
Yep.
And swing a 3 in the air.
Can't do anything about it. I will go to 6.
Alright. And then I'll pass to you.
Okay.
you have any questions about my yard, just ask.
No, yeah. For the most part, I can see what's going on in there, so
Like,
I'm just
the relevant cards are 3 Life from the Loams, 1 Blood Gas, 1 Ox, a Stinkweed Imp, a Conflagrate, and an Ancient Grudge.
Oh, there's another ox in there?
Yeah, there's another Ox there,
Okay.
Conflagrate, 2 Prize Amalgams, Ancient Grudge, and yeah.
That's... And ox is a 6/4?
Ox is a 5/3.
Okay, so it's just a 5/3 as a... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think through this one.
No, you're good.
Good.
I know the squirrel has to attack. It's
Yes.
a fun draft card, and I've been interested to play it in like maybe Commander, or I wondered if it could be good in Modern because of the draw card.
Yeah, I think the draw is super relevant.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, it's an interesting card. I wanted to at least play a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And right now the meta's up in the air, so it's the perfect time.
So we're gonna... Sorry, how does this work? Yeah, we're gonna just tap out. And there's 1 blood guest?
There's 1 Blood Gas
Okay.
and 2 Prize Amalgams.
So yeah, we're just gonna activate Stoneforge and put in the sword.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go really quick the sword to Toski.
Yeah, not bad.
Combat will swing. Exalted makes him a 4/4.
Alright, needs protection of black and green.
Correct.
And I will block with my Ox.
Okay.
So he does 3 damage, so the Ox is dead.
And it's your turn.
Alright. How many cards in hand? Oh, I lost you. And you're back. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
It happens all the time, spell table.
Okay.
I play Commander and stuff, and like sometimes like someone will just drop. That's why I actually usually use Discord for audio, so that way like when someone's having issues,
Gotcha.
we don't have to really. But anyway,
Okay, so it's just what your upkeep?
so yeah, so it's my upkeep, and if you have nothing to end your turn, then it was my
Yep.
upkeep, so I just tapped, and I'm gonna go to draw my card. So I'm just trying to decide. All right, yeah, that's what I should do. All right, I'm going to get life from alone. Dredge 3. Hit an Archimeeva. Trigger. That's delay trigger on 2 amalgams. I will cast that life from alone, which I just dropped. Ugh.
I have 0 interaction, so...
Okay, cool. Got it, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just letting you know, because...
That way it's just faster, yeah.
I can see I'm dead.
Yeah, that's...
Because you just get the lands, you conflagrate, you also get...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, you got it, man.
Alright, cool.
Alright, good games.
Yep, good games.
Oh.
Exactly, it was, yeah. Like, it lands like conflagrate, I have 3 in the air. I have like multiple ways to kill you, and if I wanted to draw it out in case I thought you had counter magic, I could just try and destroy the sword, which...
Right. And that's why I was just like looking at it, I was just like, he's a Dredge player, he knows the line, who am I kidding?
There's like more than one line, because I could also... So I had the other creeping shells, which kill you, so I was going to escape the Ox, most likely that turn, instead of conflagrating, just because, like, I don't know if you have Force of Negation or not, but like Force doesn't hit Ox, well, it does hit conflagrate. Right. So...
Yeah. No, you're
so
that's fair.
That's
you can't interact with like shields. No, that makes sense.
So that makes a lot of sense. So I'm just going for the things that obviously, like, you know, that I'm going for the things that you know, you're less likely to have as many counter spells that are alive then.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I saw that line. Or I was thinking about that. But that's good too. Many ways I could have done it.
And I wasn't sure if you had, let's say, like an Ashiok or whatever, but like Thoughtseize is good because it hits just about everything, you know. And then I brought in the Ancient Grudges to deal with
the equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had the Ashioks, and that's about all I had really in the board. So I was just like, I guess Karkaroth. I don't know if that was a good call or not.
I mean, it gains life, right? So anything that gains life is good, because you can just, like, stall it, and then I have to, like, slow draw and make sure I don't deck myself, you know?
That's kind of what I was thinking, because, like, I brought in the Oriok champion that I have, and there's, like, one other thing. I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, I guess this will have to do. Because, like, three fairies not going to do anything against you.
Yeah. No.
so I'm just like, well, this card's really bad.
The worst thing, I mean, 3 Fairy is good in game 1-ish to just bounce, like, you know, a prize amalgam. And it was better before they printed Ox, because, like, it was harder to discard. And now with Ox, it's just like, oh, I just discard it and put it back in the field.
Do you play the basic forest in that deck?
I go off and on depending on the meta. So before the ban, I had it in here, and right now I don't.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. So again, my friend plays a lot of Dredge, and that's his baby too. He's got it all foiled out as well. But so he talks to me about it. It just makes me curious about some of the deck list choices, and try to be informed about all of these decks in Modern.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's deck list and sideboard's a little different. Mine, I tend to try to, like, shrew off some matches I don't like to either play against, and then also, like, you know, counterspell. I didn't bring it in this game, but if I saw... As I haven't seen a ton of counter magic out of you, so that's why I was, like, on the fence. If I saw more counter magic this game, I was going to bring in the Abrupt Decays.
Yeah.
Because they can't be countered. I have Shenanigans, which I didn't bring in because, like, the thing with Dredge is it's if you over sideboard, you will lose. So that's why I only brought in 4 cards. Then, the Vengeful Pharaoh could be decent if you're always trying to swing in with just one thing.
Right.
The Squirrel though is indestructible, so you know. 2 Ghost Quarters for decks that play almost no basics. So the Shadow decks, it's actually very good against. People don't realize because they run almost no basics. Yeah. And against John, it can be very good because they keep cutting basics, which I think is almost crazy. But and then Tron, obviously, because I hate playing against Tron, so I love having the 2 Ghosts. 3 Lightning Axes.
Oh, that just makes sense, yeah.
because it's an enabler, so it's great against like elves and like other creature decks and humans. And I thought about it against you to kill Stoneforge, but I was like, you know what? I'm just bringing the grudges to take care of the equipments, and then the Thoughtseizes to take care of the Stoneforge or anything. 3 Thoughtseizes, and right now only 1 Nature's Claim. So, depending on
one is
what?
I guess people wouldn't be packing like ley lines, right?
Yeah, so right now people aren't packing a lot of ley lines. I play 1 Blast Zone in the main too, so like that's my like 1 out. But like I've also, I mean, it's rare. So like, you know, if I see the ley line, then yeah, I might just have to concede that match. But right now, people aren't playing ley lines since Earl got banned. So you know.
Right.
So
Well, I don't know. You played that last one, and I was kind of worried about it because I mean, I think I was stuck on 3 lands, and it would have blown up the on thin ice, and I was just like, then I'm just it would have blown up my noble too, and I'm just like, then I'm really not coming back from this game.
yeah. Well, I had multiple lines of win there, so I wasn't worried about it. But that did cross my mind about doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that one would have made me sad. You played it, and then you just started tapping. I was just like, well, we're not here.
I really thought about activating it because I kind of love activating Blast Zone and Dredge, especially because you can like recur it and like keep doing it.
That's what I mean, man. Mold is so good.
Yeah. That's what, as we were talking in the main chat, I think about John, and like, man, when I play against John, it feels like easy mode half the time because I feel like players are just trying to like 2-for-1 you, and I'm just like, I don't really care. I'm just gonna recur everything, and I'm gonna Blast Zone, and everything you play costs 2 mana, so your whole board goes away. And
I hate this matchup when I play John. It's not an easy one.
Yeah. I mean, depending on what you're playing, Jund can be horrible, but for me, it's easy. That's why. Also, too, a reason why I think Jund gets held in check by stuff like Dredge and that.
Which is great. Yeah, I mean, you know, Tron's always there to just dumpster on Jund too.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And if you're like me, who I prepare for Tron, like I'll beat Tron. The only time I had a hard time is when they packed Microsynth Lattice.
Oh god, that was so stupid.
I know, man. I know. I was like, really? This is a thing?
Yeah, I'm glad that they banned that one without it being around too long.
Oh, I know, right? It's like, it was like 4 months. I actually saw it in some tournament play, but luckily, like, during those tournaments, I had my Ghost Quarters, so I played some opponents who just, never got past, 3 or 4 lands or something. Because I just, every turn, looped Ghost Quarter. So I'm slowly dredging and putting more creatures on the board, so I'm slowly killing them with Creeping Chills and Narcomoebas and stuff. And then, also, they're never getting Tron. Ever. And then my favorite part is there's usually when they concede, and I've had this happen a bunch of times, is when they run out of basic forests. And they're like, well, I guess that's game, because everything in my deck costs too much, and I'm never going to be able to stop this.
God, no. Tron's never going to be able to do that. It's funny to watch him suffer, though.
Yeah, any deck, so Tron, and any deck that runs on close to no basics, that's my secondary game plan sometimes. And I'm actually surprised more Dredge players don't do it. And just you watch players when you play them in paper, it's like you watch all of their hopes and dreams disappear when they when you're on when it's your third starting on turn 3, you loop Ghost Quarter every single turn. And the first turn they get a land drop, and then they stop getting them, because let's say they have their 2 basics in play already, and then they got their third, and then that's it. Because Modern is super greedy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the only time I really played less, I cut the Ghost Quarters was when Astrolabe was around, because people were playing it. So there's a lot more basics around then.
Right. I don't know. We'll see where Modern ends up.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Which is great.
I always like these first like 2-3 weeks after a ban.
And that's why I like how they just kind of hit a bunch of stuff because it just felt like it was much more of a reset sort of thing.
Yeah.
Rather than like slowly letting stuff go, which all of it was on borrowed time anyway, so it all would have gotten the hammer sooner or later.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The only thing I was disappointed was those Mystic Sanctuary. I understand the loop's annoying, but I liked it for just the pure value. But yeah.
No, the card was really good. I like if the card wasn't an island, then maybe it's not as bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that you can just fetch it just was a little much.
Yeah, that maybe that's the way you like that would have gotten fixed, is if it wasn't fetchable.
Yeah, if you could just naturally draft, then the games would have played out very differently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
anyways, well, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, same. We're playing Legacy next week, so if you're up for it and you want to print out some proxies and stuff, go for it.
God, do I have? I might. We'll see.
You just need a printer. That's it.
Sure, but I don't know. I've got ninjas, and I love that deck. I'm really bad at it, but it's so much fun. But all right, man. We'll take care.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
All right, bye.